Stop watching, start building.
How many times are people going to ask the same question?
How do I grow?
How do I start?
How do I get customers?
The answer hasn't changed. Create content.
Build something valuable.
Experiment constantly. Try different approaches. Study the data. Trust your instincts. Then repeat the process again. Test. Learn. Adjust. Test again. Learn again. Improve again. Success is not mysterious. It's a cycle. But what frustrates me sometimes is how impatient people are. Everyone wants results immediately. What many people don't understand is this. Winning requires real skills, real effort, and real consistency. Let's talk about something simple. What does a small local business actually need to attract customers? First, a product or service that is genuinely good. Second, people need to know that it exists. That's it. You can make people aware of it in many ways. Create useful or entertaining content. Run advertisements. Attend local business events. Join business associations. Call companies in your area and introduce yourself. Send emails. Network. There are dozens of ways to get attention. But there is one method that will never work. Thinking without acting. Watching motivational videos all day. Reading business books non-stop. Drawing plans on a whiteboard for hours. Debating ideas with friends every night. And then wondering why nothing is happening. The real problem is not knowledge. The real problem is inaction. Personally, I stay in motion all the time. I'm constantly adjusting. I change products. I change strategies. I test new ideas. Nothing is ever finished. Even when something works, I still try to improve it. Because progress comes from movement. And movement means you will sometimes lose. That's normal. You need to learn how to be comfortable with losing. In fact, you should learn to welcome it.
Every failed idea is a lesson.
Every rejection is information.
Every mistake teaches you something valuable.
I'm not afraid to test ideas. Because failure doesn't scare me. People laughing doesn't scare me. Criticism doesn't scare me.
Results are what matter. Many people are afraid to try new things. They stay in learning mode forever. They read. They watch. They study. But they never build anything. At some point, you must stop preparing. And start doing. 10 books will not replace one real experience.
Watching 100 tutorials will not replace action.
You can study forever, but eventually you must step into the arena. Think about this. How many evenings do people spend sitting around talking about their future? They finish dinner. They sit on the couch. They watch a game. They drink something. They tell their friends about all the big things they're going to do someday. But someday never arrives. Because talking about action is not the same as taking action. My goal has never been to collect followers. I don't want people to just watch me forever. What I want is impact. If someone hears my message, gets motivated, and then builds something real, that's success. That message pushed me to finally start. That matters more than any number of subscribers. Money is great, growth is great. But the real reward is knowing you helped someone move. Stop waiting. Stop overthinking. Stop consuming endless information. Start building. Start experimenting. Start failing. Start learning. Because the people who succeed are not the people who know the most. They are the people who act the most. Action creates opportunity. Movement creates momentum. And momentum changes lives.